Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. We are on the road. We are in Dusseldorf in Germany at the SDN and OpenFlow World Congress. My name is Martin Warwick and I have two guests with me at the moment. First of all, Mr. DK Lee, or DK, from SKT Telecom, and also an old friend, Amjad Shah from HP. He is the EMEA NFV lead for HP. Gentlemen, you're both very welcome indeed. Glad to see you. First of all, DK, can you provide us with a high-level description of your POC proof of concept, which is being demonstrated here at the show?
So it is a network functions virtualizations. It is a proof of concept of NFV management and orchestration technology. The main object of this POC is to demonstrate and test the large scale, the multi-vendor and heterogeneous NFV environment can be successfully managed and orchestrated based on the ETSI NFV specifications. It also demonstrates several automated processes and operations which can be exclusively offered by the NFV orchestrator. That is the design and deployment and life cycle management of virtualized end-to-end network services.
Okay, now you mentioned the ETSI NFV. Can you give us a little more detail on that? How is it relevant? How is your proof of concept directly relevant to the ETSI NFV?
So actually in this proof of concept, the POC, we have implemented all the components of ETSI NFV reference architectures and with multiple different vendors. Actually, for the physical infrastructures, we have blended the general hardwares with the vendor-specific specialized hardwares. And for the virtualized resource management, we also have used both open sources like OpenStack and commercial products. And we also have multiple virtualized network functions, including the LTE, virtual EPC, and IMS nodes, and CDN, and other value-added services, and together with the SDN, which are all coming from the multiple different vendors. So in doing so, we have been working closely with our partners, the HP, and our telecommunication equipment vendors, Samsung and Telecom, to test the end-to-end NFV. So it is one of the most complex configuration of POC listed in the ETSI NFV at this moment, and we expect that whatever we have learned and experienced during the proof of concept will help the future direction and future works of ETSI NFV, I hope.
Thank you. It certainly does sound complex, Amjad. Let's talk about HP's role in this proof of concept. What is it?
Okay, so first of all, congratulations to SK Telecom, actually providing probably the most comprehensive set of architectures on ETSI reference architecture, from the infrastructure layer and the VNF layer and the orchestration layer, and to have the number of VNFs in there to exploit the complete architecture. So with HP, we've run a number of POCs already based on the ETSI reference architecture, and we were then able to help SK Telecom, first of all on the infrastructure side, what we do and how the infrastructure rolls out from the hardware, etc. Then on top of that, we said, okay, how can we orchestrate? So then we actually work together, collaborate together to pull together an orchestration, all these multi-vendor applications that they have, multi-vendor infrastructure suppliers. So across the piece, we were able to guide, help, etc., to put a tailor-made orchestration system for SK Telecom, on which they actually built a fantastic GUI to then overlook and oversee the whole of the environment. So this was a true collaboration with the companies, helping them in a truly multi-vendor, but critically an open environment. And that's where we were able to help SK Telecom, and you can see that at the sort of demos that SK have provided.
Thank you. Staying with you, Amjad, for the next question. What do you think are the most significant challenges and the most significant benefits you see in NFV orchestration?
So I think it's a good question in the sense that orchestration is actually in the ETSI NFV. They talk about orchestration and lifecycle management. However, it's not been really worked through. The details of what the interfaces should look like, what the standards should look like, are still developing. So what is needed, especially in a multi-vendor environment, you can see that each vendor will provide his own management, how he's actually looking at his lower level resources. And when you consider there's going to be 3 or 4, in this case you can see multiples, then you need to actually have an overarching orchestration layer. So there, we tailor-made together with SK Telecom their needs, how they want their business to run, to manage the multiple network sort of functions, and to put that orchestration that sort of runs and allows the service to be provisioned, executed, etc. So that, I think, is where the challenges are. When you've got a multi-vendor environment with a need to be open, with standards that are not there, the interface is not defined, and when you look at truly open multi-vendor environment that SK Telecom have, I think this is the early stages, and I think that's where the orchestration had its challenges, but we had to work together to tailor-made it for SK Telecom's needs.
Excellent, thank you. Final question to you, DK, if I might. Let's look to the future. What are the next steps?
Yes, next steps. The first, the report about the proof of concepts will be published and publicly available on the HNFB online portal. And the video is also available to show the live demonstration of the solution deployed. So we hope that we expect this to be leveraged by the HNFB to go to the next level of more sophisticated and detailed architecture and infrastructures in the next phase. And at the same time, we are also defining a next plan of enhancing our orchestration technology with something like the big data analytics or intelligent policy and control to realize a real network service orchestrations.
Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. Good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.